think we're finally caught back up with video clips so we can get back to kind of real-time vlogging stories and adventures. Today they're calling for some rain, which that seems to be the story in every video. That's my opening line here lately in every video we make. They're calling for rain. Well, of course, last night they said it was going to be raining before 7. It's not. Doesn't hurt my feelings because we got a lot of stuff we need to get done. We're going down here to another clearing project, working for the same family farmers that we've been working on off and on for a while. They're really clearing a lot of ground to make more room for row crop expansion, which, I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see it all go down, transpire, especially where you've lived and grown up all your life, kind of seeing the changes to the river bottoms. But beautiful country down through here. I'll flip you around. So big river bottoms down through here in the Sac River. Of course, in a minute, we'll get up here. We'll see the dam. If you can see out my dirty windows there, back to the south here. Try to zoom in a little bit. Well, it's there. Don't you worry. There's a dam over there. Yeah, kind of over there in the distance. That flat line on the horizon. Whatever. Anyway, Dad's down here bucking up some logs. Kevin's up here ahead of me. He coming. I think he was going to start the skidder. We moved the skidder down here last night, which I'll show a clip of that later. Kind of the first time I pulled the pintle hitch behind the Mack here. The odd thing about where we're logging at now is I live maybe a mile, maybe straight east of here, maybe a mile as the crow flies across the river to the east. But to get here, it's probably 7 or 8 miles of road because we got to go all the way back the way we came, back across the river on the bridge, back down M Highway to the log yard. So I sent Kevin down here a minute ago. I had to stop and get diesel fuel in the one stack Mack with the winter in the back here. Dad's down here bucking up logs. We better try to find a lower gear. Oh, there goes Kevin on the skidder right there in front of us. Kevin's really enjoying this log, and we're hoping he sticks with it, stays with us. It's been nice having him here helping out. He's been a big help. I mean, a big help. It's taken a lot of extra work and stress off my back, having an extra set of hands handy. Even to do simple things, it's nice just to have somebody to help you. So we've got him on the skidder day. We're going to have him over here pushing logs up. He'll just push them up to the loader here, then I'll go ahead and load the truck. A little bit of everything in this pile. There's some coffee bean in here, which we haven't seen any coffee bean in a while. That's coffee bean right here. Sycamore, maple, ash, box elder, river bottom stuff. We'll start right here. Kevin can kind of push everything up to us. We'll load up. We don't really have much room at all in the yard right now. It's very, very full, which is never a bad thing. Then get everything set here. Away we go. Now here in about 2 weeks, the truck's going to go in for a little service appointment here. I've got a few marker lights burned out on our chicken lights. Then I've got a small power steering leak. It's not very much, but it's enough that it bothers me. I don't like any leaks. Then they're going to do some wiring for the pintle hitch trailer. Just a few odds and ends, some upkeep. I try to keep things in tip-top shape all the time the best we can. Now this is probably against OSHA regulations, but it sure helps me out a lot. My Uncle Kevin's actually in the truck. He's going to pull us forward here. Saves me a little time and my knees. Not that my knees are in bad shape, but I'll pull us up here. Dad's dragging one up. Pull up here. Need to trim that piece off that maple there before I load it, so I sit to the side. There, maple, coffee bean, box elder, ash, sycamore, just river bottom stuff. Yeah, that's good. We are loaded with the first one. Not a super big load, big enough, probably 3,000 feet on the size of logs got on here. A lot of 10s and 12s, a few 8s, so keep the bunks full, a lot of footage. Come back, grab what's left of one. I'm sure there's more to be cut and come out today. So, first one headed in. Pretty long there, isn't it? That's Got some pretty good walnut drug out here. We went home and kicked these off. Come back, heat snake these out. This thing, video and load doesn't ever work real good. Just working up some ash over here now. Just pallet material, some grade. Of course, that ash, we're moving it pretty well right now when we get it. Rain's coming. Hopefully we can get this load out. We got a little rain out of this deal. It's kind of cleared off right now. It's supposed to rain a little more. We did get those 2 loads in. Not a bad day. Anyway, what's been going on lately? So I got that 2 weeks ago. 5500 Ram. She's long. We'll make a video on it maybe tomorrow, depending on what the weather does. We're still waiting on the bed. I went and checked on it. It's actually under construction, so probably another 2 weeks before we get it on the road at least. I'm missing a work truck, and that Ram, it's pretty nice. It's still not a Ford, which I love the Ford interiors, but after the way Ford did me in the last one, we're gonna try the Ram for a while. So ordered it in December, like I said, picked it up 2 weeks ago. So that's it. In a minute we'll go up here and we'll look at some logs on the yard. We actually hauled in some Kentucky coffee bean today and some box elder, and I've actually got a gentleman, every now and then we get calls on guys wanting particular logs for like custom sawmill, and they might do some custom mill work or have mills they play with. We've got a gentleman that we actually cut some timber on about 6-7 years ago. He's wanting kind of a run of some specialty logs because he's got a mill of his own now, and so he's interested in this coffee bean, which works for us because we don't really have a coffee bean market. We don't see much coffee bean. My dad used to saw that coffee bean up. It's real pretty lumber. So this gentleman's wanting some coffee bean. I've actually got a few walnut odds and ends up there, some stumps, some figured stuff that's short. Just odds and ends. We're gonna start selling a few things like that to some individuals out of the yard just for odds and ends. Usually I try not to do too much of that because we try to move everything on a volume. We try to work with companies that can handle a volume because we cut a volume. But some people with some odds and ends stuff I don't mind dealing with. It's definitely it's fun to kind of put together log sales like that. And I was talking to Michael Kevin about that today, about just little odds and ends like coffee bean, box elder, sycamore, odds and end, maple stuff, just stuff that we don't generally have a strong commercial market for. So we'll see what happens. Short video today. Guys, enjoy it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.